Hello, hello. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Okay, let's do something right now. See what we got. For British pound, Japanese yen, what I'm looking at for this morning is well, for clean sales, I think we'll call below this particular support here. So clean sales will call below this support. Um, why for clean buys? I think if this drops down, retest is low, above like this could introduce the presence of some clean buys. So it's quite a 50 kind of 50 chance. Yeah, we are in the buyers territory. Yes, you can see price at the moment is in this just not really sure of what it wants to do. I would not say general indecision, but it has not really decided what it wants to do. So clean sales will occur below here, this this particular zone here, clean sales. Then for buys, we'll be anticipating more buys. If this makes a new low, fails to break this below here, then we'll be anticipating what? Buys. So for British pound Japanese yen, sales below here, let then at the current moment, buys will be above this consolidation here. If this does this, then we'll be anticipating buys above. So this is scenario one and this is scenario two. So this is for British pound Japanese yen. Let's see what gold is going to give us this session. For gold, yeah, at least it's giving us a better market structure. So for gold, we could take the retracement going up. But normally I like catching the first leg of the retracement. What that implies is prefer to take the buys above this zone, just like what happened. But we'll be anticipating volume to make price to go higher. Okay. Or we take sales coming down. But don't forget, generally for gold, we are in sellers territory. So you will be swimming with the current going for sales below this, out of this particular zone, this zone. So sales will be out of it. Buys, you could take counter trend buys inside of it. Okay, on the break of this resistance, we'll take buys going up. Normally, our 1 hour, which will be if your stop loss is here, assuming that this is the low that will be printed before the open of the London session, then we'll be anticipating 1 hour to be sort of like this. So if you're going to take the buys, if you're anticipating to take the buys, something of this, something of this nature is in order. Okay. If not for that, then we'll be looking for sales below here, anticipating price to drop further. So this is for gold. Let's see what we have for Bitcoin. Bitcoin is quite it's just playing the ping pong. But right now, one thing I like about it is the last time I made a video on this, the last live session we had, this was where the ping started. This was a pong. So ping pong. But as you can see, this current moment, price did a faker here. You can watch the video I published on faker or spike out or spiker. So this is a faker, price return in the range. So this particular faker you're seeing is what is typical to taking out those who have their stop loss above here. This is why you don't take a sell in a buyer's territory. We are in a buyer's territory until price breaks below this guy. We should know instead it's safer to take buys when price drops here with stop loss below the structure. At least you know where to place your stop loss. If you take sells here because price is coming to where you have your arrow one, where would you put your stop loss? If you say, okay, let me put it above this week, look at what happened. So that is why it's not very wise trying to catch the top or bottom. It will look more presentable trying to catch the bottom if we are in a buyer's territory. At least you know where the bottom is. But price could just fake out and do what? Come back in. So to be conservative is not very wise trying to trade this kind of small range. Yeah, I know the market operates in a cycle, but trading a range is not advisable in the long run. So for Bitcoin, what I'm trying to say is that let's see what price will do. Perhaps come back to this. If it goes above this range, I think preferably above this spot, we'll be looking for more buys. Below this spot, this zone, we'll be looking for more sells. So this is what I got for you for British pound, Japanese yen, gold, and Bitcoin. So all the best. May the trading gods be in our favor. Okay, peace. And don't forget as usual that you're to subscribe. Okay, don't forget to subscribe. Hit the notification button afterwards. Okay, then comment and like. It's as simple as that. Okay, after you've done that, kudos. That keeps you abreast of whatever is going to be published. And if you have any observation you want to share, feel free. That's for those who will be watching the video. For you who is in the class, this is an opportunity to ask your question. But I believe this is straightforward. For British pound Japanese yen, you just watch what I shared. I'll not be looking for, I'll not be rushing to take any buys now because the structure is clearly in the minor sellers territory. Okay, minor sellers territory. So price in the 4 hours time frame, you see that price is trying to retest this low. So on the break of this low here, we'll be anticipating better still on the break of this, we'll be anticipating more sells. Then the buys will just occur in favor of this. But as you can see, the buys are showing clear exhaustion. Okay, so by gauging momentum, you see that the buys are quite exhausted. So that is just it for now. Okay, cheers.